Yeah, I was really proud of our team's effort tonight. I think we took a step in the right direction. We obviously didn't come out on top, but we showed a lot of toughness, some things that we've been really dialing in practice in terms of winning loose balls and boxing out and the little things. I really feel like our team brought to the table. Give credit to Norfolk State, very good program, postseason team, place where we want to be. I thought they did a really good job of weathering the storm when we made the run and just kind of chipping away and really putting a lot of stress on our defense with their ability to get to the paint. But much better effort from our group and definitely a stepping stone I think that we can build from.
All right, we'll open it up for questions.
You mentioned this as like a program that came in as a playoff program. How important is it to play like these big teams early in the season?
I think it's really important because these are the type of teams that we got to get ready for the Sun Belt, and these are teams that bring postseason experience. They bring all conference kids to the arena, and they really challenge us, and they expose your weaknesses. And so every game, we're getting the feedback that we need to be the team that we need to be come Sun Belt. So I'm really grateful in scouting them. I thought it was a great opportunity for our group. Have a lot of respect for what they do and how they do things.
And what does this game kind of show you? I mean, we're so early, obviously, but you saw some flaws. And what does it show you personally?
I think it shows us that our team has got to be able to adjust when teams throw different things at our way. I think we were really prepared for one of their zones, and they kind of changed coming out of the half, and it took us a little bit to get into a flow. And so really just being efficient, just staying us and not letting a team throw something at us and it affect us the way that it did. But it also it challenged us on the defensive end. We had to guard a big body, and we don't guard a big body every day because we don't have them. And I really thought Lauren Carter battled today, and I think she showed a lot of grit and a lot of toughness, and that's going to prepare us for conference as well.
Yeah, obviously you struggle with size a little bit, but how good is it having Lauren Carter on the team and her impact, this early?
I thought she was really great tonight, just in terms of rising to the occasion to guard a bigger body. She got her hands and tips on so many basketballs, and she just plays so hard. She has such a high motor. She gives her all, and I think she's been a great addition. And I think the more we play, the more she's going to settle into our system, and that's big too early on in the season.
Yeah, and then Janae had a big game. How does it feel to see her do so well early this season?
It was great. I know going into the game last couple of days, Janae's been really locked in and really focused on her performance and on not just elevating herself but elevating her teammates. Really proud of just the way she shot the ball from the free throw line to go 11 for 13 from the line, and just getting there I think was a huge spark for our team.
So obviously you've got West Virginia, very talented opponent coming up next. How does tonight sort of change your approach, your preparation for that game?
It's interesting because prepping for West Virginia is very similar to what we just played. And so I think that we try to really evaluate maybe some areas that we weren't great, and then we just take that to Morgantown. They got a new coach, so the new program, very tough defensively, very scrappy, but I think we got to take tonight and build off of it.
And obviously quite a few offensive struggles in the second half. Any sort of change that you plan to make to sort of prevent that from happening again going forward?
Yeah, I think it's just getting our players comfortable against changing defenses. I think our team has proven that they can score. So a lot of teams really don't match up with us man-to-man. And so we're going to see a bunch of variations of zones this year. Because when you have smaller players, the bigger players can't guard them. So we just got to really make sure that day in and day out we're working and we're prepping versus zones so our players become more and more comfortable on how to attack.